get you some reminders for, or some news for next week. We are going to go ahead and finish up all of our hand treatments tomorrow. So tomorrow, we're going to be moving on to the rose aromatherapy scent. We've done lavender, green tea, we're moving on to rose, okay? We're saving the cucumber for the feet because it smells really good, okay? We have done all of our protocol. Up until now, we're at the end of the protocol. A protocol is a list of steps, okay? The protocol for washing your hands, there's certain steps on how to wash hands. There are certain steps protocol for doing a facial. Certain protocol for all of the hand treatments or the foot treatments. For example, okay, let's say that Jocelyn, her protocol is that she wants the aromatherapy soak, she wants the scrub and the hot oil massage, and that's it. That's the protocol specifically for her because that's what she wants. Let's say that Rosalie comes and her protocol is a little different because she wants the soak, the scrub, the mask, the hot oil, the paraffin dip, and the hand arm massage. So that protocol I formulated or created because it's what she wants and needs. So protocols are just lists of steps and it changes depending on what your client needs and wants, okay? So we got to finish the hand stuff this week, okay? Because next week we start on the feet, okay? So tomorrow we've talked about the little beads, okay? So you're going to do a soak. Tomorrow you're going to do it on yourself because there's 3 services that we're going to put together that we've got to just get done, and we got 1 day to finish, okay? So you're going to do the soak on yourself using the beads. We're going to be using the rose petal soap leaves, okay? They're the rose scent, and then we're going to do the, which I forgot to today and I apologize, we're going to do the green tea underneath the ice, okay? The tea bags, so you can get a refresh on how to do that. You're going to then do the hot oil massage with the hot stones, okay? So we're gonna do that. Show you how to do like a little table setup to get a little flower, have a nice presentation. Make sure you have your phone with taking some pictures, and then you're gonna come and do the paraffin machines, the hand dip. You guys did it last year? Okay, so for those of you that were virtual, this will be new to you. For those of you that were here, just a recap, but you're gonna do the paraffin dip, okay? We're gonna do a little thing, we're gonna help each other, and you do her, and her, she does you, and she does this little chain to help everybody get to where we need to be, okay? So that's tomorrow, so be ready. Tomorrow, please don't wear any expensive, valuable, quinceañera, wanna, grandma's jewelry, that kind of stuff, okay? Paraffin ruins jewelry, especially the fabric ones. The metal ones, nothing happens to them, it just gets in the nooks and crannies and it's hard to clean out sometimes. So just don't wear it to school tomorrow. Nothing on the arms and wrists, and if at all possible, if you take it off, put in a Ziploc baggie. The bag goes in your backpack or on your tabletop. Don't put anything in your pockets because then you lose them. Every year, I cannot tell you, every year, somebody calls crying, I lost my grandma's, I lost my quince ring, I lost my... So let's just not wear it, just for tomorrow, okay? All right, so that is for tomorrow on. So make sure you're bringing your appointment book, your service menus that you guys had turned in. I'm going to give them back to you. If you have not done it, you need to do so. Okay, so we're going to be working on this as well on Monday, along with your appointment book. So the services that we've learned so far, you're going to write them on your service menu so that you can begin to advertise yourself and market yourself and say, hey, this is salon days coming up, this on, you know, the day after spring break, and these are the services I can offer. You can put the services from last year that you know and remember how to do. You can, okay? But you're adding the services from this year as well, should you choose. If you only want to do nail stuff, that's okay too, okay? But this is what we're going to laminate, and this is what you're going to take pictures of and show people. Remember, 15 minutes, $5 for all services, okay? So I'll pass those back out in a little bit. Your appointment book that you got in your kit, start bringing that in, because I'm gonna show you how to fill that out to book your appointments. And then I'm gonna tell you the times and dates and all of that. While we're doing that, we're gonna also do the theory that's also in the packet, so we can finish the packet, so it's the end of the packet of the feet, okay? So it is the anatomy of the foot, just gonna be real quick, okay? And then go over some of the procedures of the feet. Now the scent we're using is cucumber. We have the Orbi bead soak for children. We're going to do that one. We're going to have the, oh, I should get the littles to come, huh? Okay, I'll ask. I don't know, because it's COVID, I don't know if they will, but I'll ask. So the Orbi soak for the littles, and then the jelly petty. I don't think y'all did that last year, but the paraffin dip, how to do that on the foot, the mask on the foot. So some days you're going to do your own feet, and some days just for time. But some days you're going to do someone, okay? You're more than likely going to be working on your own feet, because we got to do one service a day to get through, because we got to move on to the next thing, polygel and all that other stuff, okay? Questions for next week? Next week is all feet. So shave your legs, wear pants that you can roll up, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Cut your toenails, you know, scrub dub, okay? All right, so got everything on your tabletop. Okay, today's an activity. It's a communication activity that you're going to work with your partner. Work on with your partner. Okay, I'm not giving instruction today. Okay, so if you will, turn your page open, if it's not already, to the squiggly massage service. Okay, so Jackie and I are partners, let's say. Okay, both of us are going to do and get done. So you're going to choose from either the squiggly line hand and arm massage, or if you turn the page 1, it's on the back, this hand and arm massage that has the vertical step-by-step. Okay, one is pictures and one you're reading. Okay, so Jackie, let's say that Jackie, she wants to do this one. Okay, so she wants to go first. Okay, so I'm gonna do this on her. So she's going to be reading off of this. I'm not gonna look at this. So she's gonna say, okay, step 1, sanitize your hands. So we're gonna sanitize. Step 2, take an ample amount of butter scrub, place it on your hand, rub your hand. She's gonna read it, and as I'm listening, I'm going to do. Okay, but I can't see this. She's gonna go through all the steps. Okay, then it's my turn to get done, right? So I chose that I wanted to get this one done on me, and I was gonna go second. So then Jackie's not gonna look at this. I'm gonna read it. Okay, or not read it, it's pictures, right? So pick which one you want to do. And I'm going to say, okay, Jackie, you're going to take my hand, you're going to hold my hand, my wrist with one hand, and with your other hand, you're going to put your thumb on the middle of my palm, and you're going to do circular rotations, flipping my wrist forward and backwards 3 times. And she's going to do it as I'm speaking. And I'm going to go through the whole service, okay? Don't wait for me to tell you to switch partners. Once you're done with one, you can move on to the next. Remember, our magic number is? Yeah, okay? When you're done, you can wash your hands afterwards, finish, clean up all your setup, and then you can put your dirty towel in that bowl over there. I promise I'm going to get a basket, but for now it's the bowl, okay? Any questions? Okay? All right, that's what I have for you if you want to go ahead and get started on that. All right, so today we're going to be doing the Hydrosonic Facial. Let's go ahead and get started by, you're going to be draping your client, your model. So model, I need you to sit, I need you to scooch down into your chair, put something squishy on the back of your neck, lean back, put your earbuds in, put your favorite song music on, close your eyes, take a nap, we'll see you at 2:30, okay? You can put your feet up if you want, get comfortable, scooch down in. Trying to get one of the green towels to roll and put it back on the back of her neck. Okay. Iris, take the plastic off of your shield and the front of the shield so you can see. Service providers, you have your PPE, you have your mask, and you have your shield on. Models, you've taken your mask off. If you have glasses on, you take them off. Service providers, going to drape your client. You're going to drape the client across the chest with the short drape. You're going to put the hairnet on, and you're going to cover that band with the headband, making sure that the ears are flapped back, making sure that the jewelry isn't snagged. Okay? Service provider, you've washed your hands. When you're done draping, you can go ahead and sanitize your hands. Okay? All right. as you need. You can take pictures, you can market yourself. You're going to be offering the service to your clients. Okay, this is the Hydrosonic Facial. The Hydrosonic Facial is a facial tool that it's really quick. We do it 15 minutes, $5. It's a really quick facial. It's a machine that vibrates that helps cleanse the skin. Okay, it is by Satin Smooth. It's the same company that we get our wax like waxing supplies from. Okay, your client is ready. You are ready. You've taken your pictures. We're all good, ready to go. Okay. On the countertops, you have a variety of different charge ports, and the wand is there. So go ahead and grab you a wand if you have not already grabbed one. And Joanna, will you bring one over here as well? Sorry, I say Joanna, and the other two of you look at me. Okay, thank you. All right. It's a handheld machine because you hold it in your hand. Handheld, right? So it's plugged in or charged by the charger. Doesn't have batteries. Batteries are great, but it's not as powerful. And also too, it does not, it wastes more money because you gotta change batteries. So these are great. Chargeable's great. This is a good brand, good quality, but it's not like something you would find at the dermatologist's office. Okay, but it's a good quality. Okay, this vibrates. So if you will, there's a pore. Okay, like this. There's skins on the top, so you got your pore right here. Your pore's clogged with sweat, oil, sebum, makeup. It vibrates to help push the impurities up out of the pore. If you take a look at the palm of your hand, okay, your little fingertips, they're soft, right? There's only so much they can scrub off. So think of when you're washing dishes. There's a sponge with two sides. When you're just washing a cup that's just got water on it, and then the scrubby part where you gotta like get the dried beans and the bacon and all of that, you gotta scrape it off. So the scrubby part of the sponge is the brush of the tool, okay? So it just gives you an extra cleanse. Let's go over and make sure you have everything that you need. You have your wand on your tabletop, okay? When it's got the brush head on, it gets put on the table with the brush upward. When it doesn't have it on, it gets put on the table with your screen upward, okay? On your tabletop, you have a brush head, and the brush head you grab from the UV sterilizer or inside of the box. There's both in both places. They're both clean, okay? And it's the one on the left, Joanna, on the left. Yeah, yeah. And the lid. Do you have a brush? Yep, yeah, please, thank you. The container lids are, yep, in that one. And the container lid, you want to have it there as well. You kind of put it on the cap, okay? In the box, you have the two products, and the two products are going to be your cleanser and your moisturizer. We're running out of some of the moisturizers. If your model opted out not to use these products and she wants to use her own, that's okay. It's cleanser and moisturizer. You have a bowl with hot water and a processing cap on it, okay? Hot water is inside, okay? You have two facial squares, okay? The Omnisorbs. And then you have a tissue. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Marissa, can you grab one of the rotary brushes, one of the brush heads for her? And you have a tissue, okay? In your box, you're going to find that you have 3 different sizes of the brush heads. There's purple and green. The green one is a soft, gentle bristle, okay? And that's for more sensitive skin. And the purple one, you have 2. You have a small purple and a large purple. The small purple is for small areas, and the large purple is both a little more rough bristles. Both of the large one is like for the décolleté, or maybe like big like forehead or the shoulders or back when you're doing a back facial, okay? And that's what you have on your tabletop. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is teach your fingers and train them to be your eyes, okay? So we're going to take the back of our palms and place them over the top of the shoulders of the client. You're going to come to your little TP. Okay, whether you're looking away or closing your eyes, whatever, you want your fingertips to be your eyes. Okay, so you're going to come through and you're just gliding circular rotations around the face. It feels a little tickly. She's about to fall out of her chair over there. And you're feeling where are the problematic areas, okay? Where are those spots that she has congestion? Where are those spots where maybe there's acne? Where are those spots that are dry spots? And so that way because remember sometimes the room is dark, right? Because you're doing that nice atmosphere. So sometimes you can't necessarily do that kind of consultation with that lighting, okay? So this is your fingers getting to know the skin. Come back to the TP and you're gonna swish off, okay? All right, so then what we're going to do is we're gonna start, okay? We touched the face and now we're touching the container, so now the container's dirty, right? So at the end we're gonna clean it. We're gonna go ahead and open up our cleanser without touching the tube opening of the product. Don't touch it. If you have blood on your finger and you touch it, then this is not working anymore. This is contaminated. So you're gonna squeeze out and pour out some product. Anything that is left over, swipe it on your tissue or your Omnisorb. It's in your box. Okay. Close the container. Remember, product control. Do I need a lot? Am I doing the body, or do I need a little bit? I'm doing the lips and gauge in between. You're going to take your peace fingers, your middle and your ring finger, or the trio, okay? Your pinky and your thumb are fancy and they just kind of stick out. And you're going to rub them together. You're going to come and place your hands on the side of the ears. Come to your TP. Start at the chin, and you're going to apply in the shape of a 3 from the chin to the nose, nose to the forehead, and you're going to go down the middle of the face. You're going to do that 3 times. And the reason why we're doing this is that we are going to be dispersing the product. We're going to just place product over the skin. We're taking it off of our fingers, so if you got to roll your fingers with the forehead, whatever you got to do. This is not the cleanse part. This is not a massage. I'm just putting product all over the face. Some people do this, and then they go, and it's only right here, and there's no more to spread. So this is how you spread it. Come back to your TP and swish off. Take one of your Omnisorbs or a tissue and just kind of wipe your fingers. There shouldn't be much on there, okay? Hold on to that Omnisorb we're going to use in just a second. Now, with the brush head having the container lid on, okay? You're going to go ahead and take a look at the little shape that it has on the inside. They call this the male part, and the brush head, that's the female part because it connects. Make sure that your shape matches, and then just pop it in until it clicks. Then you're going to take the cap off. Okay, you always need to click it in with the cap so we don't get the brush dirty or ruin the bristles over time. Okay. What we're going to do when you're taking a look at it on the rim of the connection, mine's broken, okay. If one side is wider than the other on that connection, you know something's wrong. If you pop it on and it like flies off, then it wasn't on correctly, okay. And I forgot to do this before we put the cleanser on, so I apologize. But let me explain how you use the machine really quick, okay. But we should already start getting going on the cleaning. I'm sorry. Go ahead and push the button 1 time to turn the machine on. You're going to see that it has there 1 for section 1, and it shows on the face you're at the neck and chin area, and it has the letter high, meaning it's high vibration status, and then it has the number 75 at this point or so because it's a 90-second cleanse. On your hand, you're going to feel that it vibrates and it pauses. When it pauses, it's telling you it's time to move to the next section of the face. The number 2 is out, and then the next section of the face is highlighted. Push the button 1 time. You're going to feel and see that it says low. It lowers the vibration of the tool. Push it 1 more time. It pauses the entire machine, but it does not stop your timer. Okay, push it 1 more time. It continues the timer, but it goes back to high. So if you have someone with sensitive skin and you were doing a low vibration, click it 1 more time and it takes you back to low. Okay, click it, hold it down, and it like 2 seconds, and it shuts off the entire machine and stops your timer. If you turn it back on, it starts back at 90. As a little indicator here when it starts to run out of battery, and then it is working or charging. Questions? Okay, I'm sorry, I should have said that before we applied the cleanser. Alright, go ahead and take your Omnisword, your facial square, 4x4 or towelette. Take your tool. You're going to only dip the brush into the water. You're going to dip the brush into the water, lift it up, and you're going to tilt it side to side so it drops the water. You're going to hover your tool over your Omnisword, and you're going to come to the forehead. When you place it on the forehead, it's going to drip, so pay attention. Take the Omnisword and wipe the forehead. Place it on the forehead, look for any drips. When you're ready, you're going to glide it down to the bottom left-hand corner where it's going to start, and push the button and begin to circle rotate at the chin area and at the jaw. So circle rotate at the chin and at the jaw. As you see, oh, mine went out of battery. As you see on the screen, when it pauses, it is time for you to glide over to that section, and you are going to do a circle rotation on that highlighted part of the screen.
Water.
You what?
Water.
You need water? Oh, you didn't get water? Anytime that you're going from one area of the face to the opposite area, you have your Omnisword close by, and you're going to just catch any water that's dripping. Okay. When you come back up to the forehead and you've done all 6 sections, you're like, wait a second. I did the sides, the middle, the top. What happened in the middle? Can I use this tool without looking at the screen? Yes, of course. So from the forehead, we're going to glide back down to the chin, turn it on one more time, and we're going to do the bottom of the chin, circular rotations, and the top of the chin until it pauses. When it pauses, we're going to go over the top of the lips. The top skin of the lip, the bottom skin of the lip. As it pauses for us to move to the next section, we're going to go from the side of the nose and just swoop down in a C shape, not doing circular rotations, but just a C shape from the side of the nose to the ear. Okay. And opposite side as well. Circular rotations going from the side of the nose, under the eye, towards the ear. When it pauses, you're then going to go in the middle of the forehead between the eyebrows, the unibrow area. And if your client is okay with it, you can go over the eyebrows. And if not, just do the middle of the eyebrows. You can do one eyebrow first, then the other, or you can glide across from left to right, right to left. Once you're done with that, it stops vibrating, or just you're done. You can come bring it to the top of the forehead and peel off. You're going to take your Omnisword. You're going to hold your Omnisword against the head of the brush, and you're just going to pop straight out. Okay? When the brush is not on the tool, the screen goes up, and you place it on your tabletop away from the edge, and then you take your brush. When we're done, we're going to wash it with hot water and soap and soak it in our disinfectant. Take your Omniswords, both of them, dip them into your water. You're going to make that wonderful sound that the client loves to hear. You do that 2 to 3 times. Nice, slow, and gentle, not like the doggy splashing outside in the rain, right? It's relaxing. And then we're going to go ahead and unravel our 4x4s. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to wrap. Oops. I dropped it, but Bob doesn't mind, so if you drop it, you got to get a new one. Okay, I unraveled it. I take my scissor fingers. I'm going to clip it at the bottom. I'm going to make my 4 fingers together. My pinky needs to come in. I'm going to wrap it towards me. I'm going to wrap it away from me. I'm going to lift my middle finger up, put my middle finger down. Okay, I wrapped around my fingers. The excess on the fingertips, I'm going to push it back, lift my middle finger up, push my middle finger down. Okay, you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Clip it with your scissor fingers at the bottom. Roll it forward towards you. Roll it backwards away from you. Flip the excess behind underneath your middle finger. Okay. You keeping your pinky in gives you a wider, flat plane to work with. So you're going to come, the cushy of your palm goes to the side of her ear. You're going to come to your teepee at the chin as if you're clapping. You're going to remove the product and the water. So you're going to go right, left, from the chin to the ear upwards. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Over the top of the chin. Right, left, right, left. Over the top of the lips. You do each one about 3 times. Over the top middle of the nose to the top middle of the forehead. You're going to swipe from the side of the nose, under the eye to the ear. Side of the nose, under the eye to the ear. Side of the nose, under the eye to the ear. Then you're going to go from the eyebrow, middle of the eyebrow to the top middle of the forehead. And then you're going to swipe down from the forehead all the way down to the chin. From the forehead all the way down to the chin. You're going to meet both hands. Remember, we're clapping at the end. And swoosh off. Now, you're one of 2 type of estheticians. The one that takes these and throws them away and gets brand new ones, so my water doesn't get dirty. Or you're the one that takes these and rinses them out and uses them again. Your choice. I do my little water sound 3 times. Careful not to splash too much on my equipment. I'm going to find my clean side of my Omnisorb, and I'm going to wrap my fingers around it. I'm going to clip it, scissor on the bottom, put my 4 fingers together, make sure my pinky is squished in there. I need my pinky in there to give me more of a space to clean with. Wrap it towards me, wrap it away from me, lift my middle finger, put my middle finger down. The extra little bits, I'm going to fold them under my middle finger. If you need to take a tissue, toilet paper, paper towel, and practice this at home, please do. You should be able to wrap both hands with wet Omnisorbs. When you're ready, you're going to come place the cushy part of your palm against the ears, come to your teepee, and one last cleanse. You're going to go from right to left, from the chin to the ear. You're going to go above the chin to the ear, over the lip to the ear, up the middle of the nose, down the side of the nose, under the eye, swoop it up to the ear, up the middle of the forehead, down the side of the face to the chin, and finishing together at your teepee and swoosh off. Throw those away in trash can. If you feel like it's still dirty or wet or whatnot, you can continue to cleanse the face. Take a tissue that's underneath your tabletop or whatnot and kind of wipe your hands should you need to wipe your hands. Or you can let them air dry. Our hands are dirty, okay? We've touched the client, not like dirt dirty, but you know, that they're not washed. We are touching our cleanser, our moisturizer. We're gonna have to clean these afterwards. So go ahead and grab your cleanser, the little one. Some of them are starting to get empty, so just in case you're starting to get empty, we'll share. Your finger, pretend it has blood on it. If you touch the container, it's contaminated. So don't touch it, let it pour out. So squeeze, oh, we're running out. Squeeze some lotion on there. And then if you have extra, wipe it on your tissue or tabletop. If you have a towel, you can wipe it on the towel, the client. Close it up. You're gonna take your peace fingers, swirl around your ring and middle finger or your trio with your little thumb and pinky being fancy, and then stick out. You're gonna come, put the cushy parts, okay, we'll get a pushy part of your palm against the ear. Come to your TP, and you're gonna come from the chin. You're gonna spread the product number and the letter 3, the letter E, or the number 3 from the chin to the nose, nose to the forehead, and down the middle. You're trying to get rid of all the product from your fingers and disperse it over the skin. So from chin to the nose, nose to the forehead, down the middle 3 times each. Once you do that, end up at the middle of the chin, and then you're going to rock the baby. Remember, all your motions are done 3 times. This is not a massage manipulation. You charge an extra $5 and an extra 15 minutes. Okay, you're gonna rock the baby. Take your peace fingers. Your peace fingers are gonna go 1 finger above the lip, 1 finger below the lip, and you're just rocking it side to side. You're gonna take your fingers and place them at the bottom of your chin. And you're going to swipe downward. Okay. You're going to take your thumbs and do circular rotations going forward or circular rotations going backward, your choice, around the orbital part of the eye. And then you're going to bring your fingertips to the forehead and do circular rotations over the top of the forehead. You're going to take your whole palm of your hand, you're going to come back to the chin, you're going to rock the baby using the whole palm of your hand. And then when we end up, we come here, remember, pretend you're gay, I'm done, remember your TP, and you're going to swoosh off. And that concludes your facial service. Service providers, if your client feels too sticky or they don't like it, you can take a tissue, fold it in half, place it over 1/2 of the face, and you're going to blot any excess product should you need to do so. Not all clients need it. Okay? Service provider, I need you to take your brown paper towel and your EPA spray. I need you to wipe both of your bottles since we touched them with dirty hands. And then I need you to wipe your tool with your disinfecting spray. Your EPA registered, hospital grade, EPA registered disinfecting solution. Okay, wipe it. Remember never to spray directly onto your equipment. Okay, put that down. You're going to take your lid and your brush. You're going to wash that with hot water and soap. Then you're going to drop it into the blue bin back there that has the barbicide, the disinfectant liquid. And then you're going to wash your hands. Models, go ahead and wiggle your toes and start to wake up. You can undrape yourself. And that concludes your facial. Remember, it's only a cleanse. If they want a massage, it's an extra 15 minutes and an extra $5. Okay? Hydrosonic Facial. Can I do this, miss? If I find one of these machines at Ross or Marshall's in the beauty section, can I buy one just to practice? Sure, of course. Can you do this with that other machine? Yes, you can. Okay. Again, the quality of the machine makes a big difference in the results of the cleanse of the facial. All right. Thank you so very much.